Hi, I'm Danielle Heller at Peak Educational Services. We aim to meet each student right where they're at. Today, we're going to be taking a look at our MAP, Academic and SEL Life Coach Physical and Virtual Cohort Program. Some of the items we're going to be looking at are life coaching, academic support, social and emotional support, passions and interests, experiential workshops, Google Classrooms, learning lounges, technology and the internet, registration and payment, and COVID protocol. What does an academic and social and emotional life coach do? Life coaches work with students to evaluate and monitor academic progress and promote social and emotional awareness. They help students to explore their passions and interests, developing possible career pathways. Coaches connect students to the resources that they need to be successful. Coaches work with students to develop life skills such as task management, self-advocacy, and resilience. Hand in hand with parents, life coaches stand alongside students to make sure they find a successful path through their academic year while encouraging them to follow their dreams. Academic support. Life coaches meet with students each week for critical check-ins. During these check-ins, they work with students on a visual academic tracker to help students see their academic progress. Life coaches also work with students on essential skill development. They help them to develop skills like self-advocacy, goal setting, self-direction, accountability, flexibility, and resilience. They also function in terms of resource acquisition. Life coaches help students to find the resources that they need for success: technological help, tutoring support, study skills, and test-taking strategies. Weekly reports go out to parents and guardians with important information on course progress and completion, the student's social and emotional growth, and passion pathway development. Social and emotional support. First, life coaches start by helping the student to identify needs and stressors. These could include peer relationships, family or school. Coaches serve as a sounding board and enhance self-awareness. Next, they help students to identify how to address their own needs and stressors. They use stress management tools and life skills in order to build resilient personalities and academically support them. They help students to gather resources to empower themselves. They work with students to find the resources that will help them move along through challenges and practice self-advocacy. They provide ongoing support throughout their academic year. They work with students to develop an action plan utilizing the identified resources and provide accountability along the way. Passions and interests support. Life coaches encourage students to find and explore their passions. Coaches work with students to identify their strengths and interests. They encourage them to explore these interests through MAP workshops and other outside sources. They engage students in investigating how their passions could turn into career pathways. Coaches and students investigate what pathways link easily with students' interests and explore options like shadow days or internships. These allow students to see if the pathway matches their expectations. They help students gather resources to identify what is needed for specific pathways. They work with students to discover, is a specific educational pathway needed? What skills are needed? Are there tests? And what's the timeline? They also research working conditions and the pay for the different pathways. They support students in putting together a plan to move towards these pathways. Together with the student, they create a step-by-step plan to place the student in motion down their pathway. I am not what you see. I am what time and effort and interaction slowly unveil. This is how we develop our relationships with students. And there is nothing like a shared interest to draw people together. Our life coaches don't just work with students to support them academically. They use their own personal gifts and hobbies to build bridges with students. Our site-based and virtual workshops give students and coaches a space to connect and share. Social and emotional workshops. Virtual and in-person weekly social and emotional workshops help students to grow in 4 dimensions of their being: heart, soul, strength, and mind. Mapping these 4 areas provides awareness of the student's sense of self and how they relate to others. Compass Learning Curriculum supports this type of learning. The curriculum will be broken down and used throughout the year in addition to other content. The workshops will focus on relationships, handling emotions, organization, stress resilience, and body care. Arts workshops. Virtual and in-person weekly arts workshops provide students with a unique lens through which to view the world. These workshops help them to find ways of expressing their individual voice and gives them the courage to be themselves. Workshops may include theater, stagecraft, set design and building, costuming, sewing, theatrical makeup application, dance, choreography, visual arts and crafts, music, vocal and instrumental, film and digital media, along with creative writing. Fitness workshops. Virtual and in-person weekly fitness workshops help students to develop their body consciousness and become comfortable with their natural movements. They also help students to strengthen their muscles, enhance cardio, and develop a more balanced physique. They gain confidence in their physical presence as they become more engaged in their body. Workshops such as weightlifting, yoga, hiking, and juggling may be provided. Makerspace workshops. Virtual and in-person weekly Makerspace workshops engage students in problem solving, collaboration, and creative thinking skills. Makerspace involves designing, building, and testing, and is often low-tech, but can be high-tech as well. Some examples could be safe and stimulating science experiments, building devices that serve a purpose, mixed media crafting, Rube Goldberg machines, simulations and models, group problem solving with a physical component, and 3D puzzles. MAP Learning Lounges. MAP Learning Lounges are available to support students in the physical cohorts. They have hot drinks, high-speed internet, and are great places to spend time with life coaches and friends. Workshops will be taught on-site in the afternoons. Lounges open at 7 o'clock and close by 3:30. Google Classroom and Technology. Each cohort has its own Google Classroom. Coaches and students connect to each other through these classrooms, and content can also be taught through these classrooms. Computers and chargers. Every day a student visits a MAP Learning Lounge, it's critical for them to bring their own computer or Chromebook and charger. Noise-canceling headphones. Students need headphones when in a MAP Learning Lounge to ensure that they can have the privacy they need to do their own work. Registration and payment. Registration and payment can be done through our website at www.peak-education.com. Just share your contact information and pay the $50 registration fee. A staff member will reach out to you and help you with the next steps. The yearly registration fee is $50. Physical cohort, a monthly fee is $500 and it has unlimited lounge access. The virtual cohort fee is $350 a month and it is fully virtual, and there's a 10% discount for each additional family member. All of the cohorts have ongoing support in all of the areas that we talked about, academically, social and emotionally, and passion pathway based. They also have access to workshops in all the different areas: makerspace, social and emotional, arts, and of course fitness. COVID protocol. All days that students visit the MAP Learning Lounge, some important measures need to be taken. They need to come into the building through the back door and exit through the front door. Staff will check their temperature and ask them how they are feeling. If they have a temperature of greater than 100.4, they will not be allowed to stay. Or if they have any COVID symptoms, they will be asked to return home. All students and staff are required to wear masks during time at the MAP Learning Lounges. Please visit our website at www.peak-education.com for more information on our amazing staff. Thank you for sharing this time with us. We look forward to seeing you soon.